literally every second was a contraction. Please go into the waiting room. Excuse me, the waiting room? They're like, oh, centimeters already. Oh, well, that makes sense as to why I felt like trash all day.
I think I'm gonna miss the birth.
There's a hole in my stomach right now. All right, here we go. Want to see your baby? All right, we are in the car right now with our baby boy in the back. It is time to give you the full story of the birth of our baby boy. Plus, we got some Starbucks.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sweet. Where do we begin? To the beginning. Picture this. It's a nice Saturday morning. We decided to start with Marshalls. We got bed sheets, we got pillowcases. This could be something. But I was starting to feel contractions literally at breakfast, I think.
But you didn't think they were contractions.
Yeah, I called them Braxton Hicks. And I was feeling them literally all day. So there we are in Marshalls. Baby Noah's about to literally come out, pretty much. We get home. I call my doctor. Because you can't just show up to the hospital, you're supposed to call them first. And what do we think happened there? So, my fear actually, 2 weeks before, I asked my OB what a contraction feels like, because I was afraid I would be having them and not know it, and just ignore it. My intuition was right, and that's basically what happened. Yeah, all day today I was saying to Bobby, I'm like, yeah, I think this is like pre-labor, but no, I think I might actually just like be in labor right now. So, I'm gonna get dressed into something more comfy. Yeah. Alright, well, happy labor day, potentially. But anyways, I called the OB, and I give her a very not confident, I think I'm having contractions, and she asked me how far apart they were. I should have said every minute, because it was non-stop. There wasn't any breaks. It was just contractions all day, and then it slightly got more painful. But instead, I said, I don't know, like 5 or 10 minutes, just because there wasn't a stop and there wasn't a start. So I just whipped that number out of the bum. So then I get the lecture of, not a lecture, but she explains to me what a Braxton Hick is. And she tells me to 1, take a shower, or 2, go for a walk. At this point, I can't walk. I can't. So I take a shower. I soap up my hair. I feel good. I'm all refreshed. And then that's when it hits even more. And so I go to lay down in bed.
At this point, like, it's clear you're in labor. So I'm like, we should call again.
And then I keep being like, oh no, I gotta wait a half hour to see if this lasts for an hour.
It was hard for you to just like talk. And then, so then I call, and then they're like, wanted to speak to you.
What they said on the first phone call was like, is it 3 minutes apart and 1 minute contraction? It wasn't. It was a 24/7 contraction. Literally every second was a contraction. But I was like, in order to get into the hospital, I just have to lie and say, yeah, sure, 311. Like that airport rule.
Airport rule?
Yeah, the liquids or
oh,
something.
yeah.
So I say yeah, and then they say, all right, come on in. Okay, so it's go time. The contractions are definitely 3 minutes apart, and yeah, so we're driving now. Oh, I first called them, and then they were like, oh, you gotta call back when it's 3 minutes apart. So I took a nice shower, and then an hour later, I'm like, yeah. So, now we're going. I'm in a moment of not contracting right now, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Oh, let's go have this baby. Bobby was saying, do I drop you off? Do we walk in together? Like, just let me know. And I was like, I'll walk in. And I'm like, drop off, walk in, drop off. Finally decided on drop off. So we check in, and then they say, okay, please go into the waiting room. And I'm like, excuse me, the waiting room? I can't sit. I can't stand. I'm literally uncomfortable. Like, there's no position that's comfortable. We gotta get things going. Like, baby Noah's coming out. The nurse, she's like, oh, you look like really uncomfortable. I'm like, yeah. Finally, when they get me to a bed, they're like, oh, you're 8 centimeters already. I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense as to why I felt like trash all day. I was able to get the epidural. but Bobby had to leave for it.
I had to leave for it, but you were still in active labor and it sounded like very painful. I think I'm gonna miss the birth. Are they gonna tell me Noah's being born? Like, am I gonna know?
Everything was happening so fast. Honestly, I really thought that we would vlog this birth and that a bulk of the vlog would just me bouncing on a ball, waiting for stuff to happen. I would have worn my hair up for labor, but there was no time that my hair was just down and everywhere. But it was freshly showered and a little damp, which felt nice. We literally go from 8 centimeters to 10 centimeters in 3 minutes, I feel like. Here comes the labor part. There we are, us in the room, maybe like 5 nurses, a blood pressure on me, just things strapped to me everywhere. And then I just start like cracking jokes. I'm laying them down hot. They asked me to like move my leg and I literally throw my leg in the air in a very ballerina way. Then I start going off about like having been a ballerina. I talk about like nutcracker and I was saying how I was a lamb and all these different parts in the nutcracker. And they were living for it. We were talking about having contractions at Marshall's. While this was happening, everyone was, there's a lot of nudity, I gotta say. Literally, that's what it is. You were holding a leg, right?
Yeah.
Did you think you'd be holding a leg?
No.
Very hands-on. A full show. I do the first push, and by then, the epidural had kicked in. And I felt fantastic. So then, after that, I was like, whoa, that was, like, kind of fun. They, like, gave me a countdown, and then they, like, breathed with me or something. And then they told me, like, good job. I'm like, oh, thank you.
You said, that was great. And then they start laughing.
Yeah. After pushing for like 2 hours, Noah was like, I'm good. I'm not squeezing through anything. There was literally no progress. But his heart rate was just still fine. He was still looking good, but nothing had progressed. So they're like, oh, we're just gonna C-section him out. I thought this was like a really good line. But they said, the fact that he's not making any progress, it's him and your body telling us something, and we gotta follow that and do a different method.
Yeah, so I thought that was very smart. Yeah. I put on a bunny suit, then I join you in the operating room. You don't recognize me at first. I literally don't.
Like, why is this like doctor getting kind of close to me? This is weird. And then I realized it was Bobby. They say, all right, here we go. Want to see your baby? I'm like, wait, baby's, there's a hole in my stomach right now? So then we see the baby through a plastic cover. Then he was like grabbing onto my neck with his hand when he was like first on me. Little Noah. So it's 3 nights at hotel hospital. We were treating it like a hotel stay. Your baby's sleeping. And Mama over here is walking. Oh, our little prince. Oh. Bet he passed a good gas there. Nurses kept coming in, asking what we needed, so I kept saying, more ice in the water, please.
We didn't sleep too much.
No, we didn't get any sleep. We're doing a little bit of catching up on sleep, because last night we didn't get that much sleep. So I'm resting, baby's resting, Bobby's resting. Baby had his first bath, and he kind of liked it. I think because it reminded him of home. But the nurses were so nice.
The staff was great.
They were amazing.
The staff would come in and ask Izzy what her pain scale is. Each time she would say,
it's 1. We literally just cut open your stomach. In the process of cutting you open, they damaged nerves. So the top of the C-section is like numb, and I like can't really feel it because the nerves are like broken. Oh, the food was delicious. Oh my gosh, this was the best food ever. It was
great food.
Oh, My lunch came with some ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and they took away the spoon, so we're gonna use the cover, but it still works, and this ice cream is delicious. So good. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is orange juice. Our final dinner in the hospital. We got chicken tenders. BB boy's crying. I'm very excited for this one.
I can't wait.
Got some sweet and sour sauce, barbecue sauce, cranberry juice. Yay! And then we're going home tomorrow. Woo! I'm kind of scared, but we're gonna be good.
We're gonna be
We're
great.
gonna kill it with parenting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were in such a rush that we didn't even bring the hospital bag that we had already packed in the car weeks ago.
Everything we packed, we barely used anything.
Barely used
just because so much was going on. Like, we had a fan, and we were gonna use that for like delivery probably. But everything was so quick, and then once everything happened, the adrenaline was crazy that I didn't even think to use any of the stuff we had.
Yeah.
They really just say, here's your baby, you gotta figure out how to be parents. And we're like, oh. So Noah would cry, and we'd be like, well, what do we do? And we would feed him, we'd change diapers.
Burp it out.
Burp it out, baby, burp it out. Perfecting the dad skills with the one-handed.
One-handed and gotta get the swallow ready.
Supporting him on your shoulder too. As I'm diving in my chicken and fries. Now we understand Noah a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
It's officially our release day.
Yay.
It is 7 a.m. right now, or
Around there.
8?
8
Oh, it's
a.m.
already 8. It's 8, and we're having our last hospital breakfast. I gotta say, I am loving the food here.
I'm loving the food too.
It's so good.
Oh, you got a muffin.
Ooh.
Baby's sleeping well right now.
Yep, baby's sleeping. It's gonna be crazy not having people like come in all the time, like
I know,
checking
checking
in on us.
like every hour, 2
Yeah.
hours. But this is good. We're getting like a solid routine.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Figuring out the cues and everything like that.
We're learning.
We're learning.
And we go home with Noah in our little car. He's in the back seat. I go in the back seat with him, and we drive home.
We go home.
And that is our little story of Noah. 10 out of 10 experience.
Incredible hospital.
Great support systems. Best baby ever. And I guess the last part is the bill. It hasn't come in yet. I don't know what that's gonna be. Overall though, 10 out of 10 experience. It was I would say like pleasant. Even
it was
though
great.
Yeah. If we walked in like 5 hours earlier, I would have gotten epidural much sooner.
The nice thing is got to be in the comfort of our place longer.
Exactly. We got to use my pregnancy pillow, and I got to lay down in bed and relax there instead of having cuffs all over my body and nurses just staring at me. That is our story. We hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully it didn't. I don't think it's not a scary story, so hopefully it makes some of you guys not scared about pregnancy and birth, because it's not too bad. And we got Noah over here talking. I think he must hear us wrapping up, and he's like, okay, I think it's time for me to have dinner. So it's time to give Noah some dinner, give us some dinner. Actually, it's only 3:45 p.m. That's our story. Thanks for watching.